Good morning, YouTube. Today is Wednesday. What's the date today? Do you know, Marissa?
The 16th.
Wednesday, May 16th. We are actually in a little town called McClinney, Florida. It's real close to the Georgia-Florida border. We're making our way into Georgia today. We've actually been in this little small town for the last 2 days. I was going to post a video of the campground we were at, but here's the thing about traveling. Stuff can and will go wrong. We went to this little campsite when we first arrived here, and it was a heck of a deal. It's $15 per night for an RV. Full hookups, $3 per person. I spoke to the owner before we left Destin, Florida, 2 days prior before we left, and he said, "Come on down, I'll be waiting for you." So we get there, we follow the GPS coordinates, and it takes us to this place. And there's a sign that says St. Mary's Cove, and it points another direction. So I followed the direction of the sign. About 2 miles down the road, we finally came to the place. That's one rule of traveling: never trust Google. We get down there. I go and I knock on the office door. Nobody answers the door. We have Cricket cell phone service, which is basically AT&T. And we have no cell phone service out there. I couldn't get onto their Wi-Fi. I didn't know the password. Couldn't call the owner to tell him that we were there. Walked around the place for a good 20 minutes. Looked around. Didn't see any cars out there. Saw a whole bunch of old campers that looked like they'd been parked out there since like the late 80s. And we decided to try to make our way back into town where we could have cell phone service and figure out what was going on. So when we got back into town, one big thing about when we're out on the road is we need to have cell phone service to be in contact with our family back in Kansas. And you know, I need to be able to share stuff on social media, that way my family in Georgia knows what's going on. So we get back in town and we discussed it. We decided, well, no cell phone service, be out there for 2 days, which is fine. I mean, I grew up without a cell phone, and I'm pretty sure the owner had a landline phone out there we could have used, but I didn't see any bathroom facilities out there like it was advertised on the internet on RV Parky. Because most of the way we've been traveling is we'll do forests, national forests, you know, state campgrounds, or we'll find a cheap RV park. Granted, the RV park in Destin wasn't that cheap. It was the only one we could find, and we were right on the beach. It did eat up quite a bit of money, Destin did, but it's alright. We got to be right there on the beach, even though we were packed in like sardines. It was an alright deal. So we ended up staying in this Motel 6 for 2 days, and now we're going to make our way into Georgia. We're going to bypass Jacksonville, even though it's a little bit longer of a drive. And we're going to be in the Savannah, Georgia area in undisclosed location. I'll say where we're at after, we probably leave there. Because we're only going to be there until Sunday. Then we're going to make our way to North Georgia. By the way, I got a new hat. So, we're going to stay in the Savannah area until Sunday. Probably go see Hilton Head. It's in South Carolina. We also want to go explore Tybee Island. And then we'll make our way up into North Georgia. Close to Georgia, North Carolina area. Then plans after that is, I don't know if my family wants to come with us, but go up in the North Carolina and South Carolina area, towards the beaches. My cousin on my mom's side of the family, my mom's brother's oldest daughter, lives up there with her two boys, and hopefully there's Marissa, get to spend some time with them and see them. Her oldest son, I believe, is getting ready to graduate high school, so it should be interesting. And if they want to be in video, you'll get to see the resemblance of how close those boys look to me. I have some of my dad's side of the family in me, and some of my mom's side of the family in me, but those boys look really similar to me. Anyway, just a quick update. We're about to hit the road here in a minute, get on up into Georgia. Oh, another update about our truck. It's a good thing we paid it off before we did. I won't embarrass Marissa and tell you what happened, but
Rude.
there's some dings in it now. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great, what is today, Wednesday? We'll talk to you later when we get up into Georgia.